can I just talk to you guys for a minute as family members, as visitors, because you haven't decided if you want to be a family member. This is a great place to be. I try to keep you as informed as I possibly can. And I will leave a link to this in the description. But guys, it's not looking good. Stores are closing. Pharmacies are closing. Banks are closing. People are losing their jobs left and right. People are waiting for approval for unemployment. People are waiting for approval for food stamps. People are waiting for approval for whatever they can get at the food bank, because the food banks are running low on everything. But your local Walgreens and CVS stores are probably still standing right now. That doesn't mean this will necessarily stay the same. Both drugstore chains are reducing pharmacy hours at locations across the U.S. Walgreens has had to close pharmacies in Berkeley, California, as well as cut hours at some locations. A spokesperson for Walgreens said that what we are seeing in some areas is consistent with what many other healthcare entities have been experiencing: staffing challenges due to ongoing national labor shortage. We continue to take steps to help mitigate these pressures. However, there are some instances where we've had to adjust or reduce pharmacy operating hours as we work to balance staffing and resources in the market to best meet customers' demand. And I can tell you firsthand, I have gone to the pharmacy at Walgreens, and not just one pharmacy. It happened when I went to visit my son at his school, which is near Myrtle Beach. So I went to the one in Myrtle Beach, and they didn't have a pharmacist. So the pharmacy was closed. The store was open. The pharmacy was closed, y'all. I did a video on that. That was like a year or so ago. I've been doing videos on these things. They are not getting any better. They say they're doing things for the better, but they're leaving behind dust. They're leaving people behind in the dust because it's creating deserts, pharmacy deserts, grocery store deserts. Okay? So let's get into this video. But I hope that you share this video out with as many people as you possibly can. I don't care. News organization, I don't care. Share it out. People need to know so they can get prepared the best that they possibly can. Now, do I know and have the answers to all of that? No, I don't. But if you know and you have tips, leave them for people. But I also did I just thought about it. I did a recent video on the pharmacy being closed. I took a picture of the sign in the window that stated, due to staff shortage or pharmacist shortage, pharmacy will be closed. But you can go in and try to find whatever you want out of there, but you're not going to get your prescription medicine. You will have to call another pharmacy, which is probably 30 minutes or so away from you, to get them to pull your prescription and fill it for you at their location. And that is only if they're not short of a pharmacist as well. Ugh. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. What's up, cousins? Welcome back to the channel. So I have this news story here. You see the title. I've been talking about store closures forever, seems like now, since I started doing these videos, and it just seems to continue and continue. So we all know that pharmacies are closing left and right, and we need to be stocking up on our medicines. Okay, we know that there are shortages of certain medication. I did a video about the triple demic that's going on, and a lot of hospitals are running short on things like lidocaine, acetaminophen, so on and so forth. So this one is concerning yet and still, but these things have been in the works for a while. This is what this article is. Walgreens and CVS are closing pharmacies and cutting back on hours. Some customers are having a harder time accessing their prescriptions, and I know that for a fact for my own self, you guys. This is so frightening, and life or death situations are taking place where either people are considering, well, do I even fill this prescription because food costs so much and I need to eat? Can I go without this? Can I go without that, just to make sure that I am eating and my family is eating? So things are not looking good. They're not going to look good for a long time, you guys, at this rate. So let's dig deep into this story. I will be leaving the link to this story in the description box so you can read it for your own self. So this was posted actually a few days ago, but it says store closures have become an all too common occurrence since the pandemic started. Even major retail chains like Walmart, Bed Bath & Beyond have had to shutter several stores across the U.S. over the past 3 years. Though those cuts have been much more dramatic than others, at the time, 2 of the biggest pharmacy chains in the country have also been closing locations this year. Walgreens and CVS have faced several temporary and permanent closures. More locations are expected to close their doors. It goes on to say these 2 drugstores are cutting back on pharmacy availability. You know, they're creating pharmacy deserts, just like the grocery chains are creating deserts when it comes to that, and how it can affect your prescriptions. Guys, I encourage you to, and I implore you, please share this video out. Family, friends, whoever you can share it out with. This is going to affect every single person who picks up a prescription. No, not everybody is on prescription medicine, but if you are and you know someone who is, let them know about this. Drugstores in the U.S. are focused on evolving healthcare technology right now. CoreSight Research reported on November 28th. Per the firm's report, the pharmaceutical industry was undergoing a digital transformation before COVID pandemic hit, but that has accelerated significantly since then. The global pandemic has provided additional motivation for patients to use digital technologies to manage their health. CoreSight explained the drugstore giants have been expanding their digital presence in an effort to adapt to the changes in consumer behavior and preferences. So this right here I wasn't even aware of, but it says that in April 2022, Walgreens rolled out its drone delivery initiative in its first major U.S. metropolitan area. We already promised a 30-minute window through our curbside pickup or through our partnership with DoorDash. I didn't know they had a partnership with DoorDash. Amy Wood, a Walgreens district manager, said in a statement. It says with drone delivery, you don't have to wait in traffic. The drones are smart and will get the package to the customer much faster. This is the best option for someone who might not have the means to get to the store. That's kind of, I don't know. I see some strange things happening with that, and your medication being lost or whatever, or intercepted, because what if someone taps into that drone system and redirects those things? I don't know. I might be thinking ahead, but anywho, let's finish reading the article. The health president and CEO, Karen Lynch, stated more recently in September 2022, CVS acquired the popular home healthcare agency Signify Health to further its medication delivery reach as well. This acquisition will enhance our connection to consumers in the home and enables providers to better address patient needs as well as execute our vision to redefine the healthcare experience. So they're trying to redefine the healthcare experience. I just, are they going to be flying them drones to the hood, to the poor neighborhoods? Are they risking that? I mean, I don't know what is happening. So they're focusing on online and delivery services, but that comes with a lot of sacrifices. Store closures are the norm among the major drugstores, according to CoreSite Research, who said that the paring down of locations has come at a time when major retailers are increasing their investments in digitalization and expanding their reach into healthcare services. The industry analysis firm reported that between 2020 and 2021 alone, Walgreens was down more than 50 retail stores and CVS lost over 20. Store closures for both drugstore chains have only accelerated in 2022. In November 2021, CVS announced that it would be closing 300 locations. I brought you that. Each year, they will close 300 locations for the next 3 years as it hones in on digital strategy and implements a new retail footprint strategy aligned to evolving consumer needs. This year, CVS started shuttering locations in the spring and has continued since then. The company has closed stores in Pennsylvania, North Carolina, Maryland, California, Florida, Texas, and Georgia, among other states. Guys, that's a lot of job loss. That's a lot of paychecks not being given out to people, a lot of bills not being paid, a lot of people relying on the food bank, a lot of people now relying on food stamps, a lot of people not being able to provide for their family the way they might have before. Walgreens, on the other hand, has made most of its moves this fall. In October, the company announced a slew of stores will be closing across 5 states: New York, Kentucky, Florida, Massachusetts, and Colorado. But these are just some of the states experiencing closures. In fact, a store in Maryland was just shuttered on November 15th, 2022. In a statement, it says, as we move forward on our strategy to expand Walgreens' role as a leader in delivery of healthcare, we are focused on creating the right network of stores in the right locations to best meet the needs of the community we serve. And this was said by Karen May, the senior manager of Walgreens Health Communications. And that's what she told the southbmore.com about the Maryland closure. And that seems to be the case. They're looking for the right location for this and the right location for that. But what that is leaving behind is a lot of pharmacy deserts in the process. Lower income families, maybe some don't have vehicles. They rely on transportation, whether it be bus or train, to get where they need to go to get their medications filled. That is going to mean more money out of their pockets, because either they're going to be paying someone to take them, whether it's a family member, because gas prices, no matter if they're dropping a little bit, it still costs to run your vehicle, okay, and maintenance on your vehicle. So you're paying someone for their services to take you to go grocery shopping, because all the grocery stores closing down around you. Now the pharmacy's closing down around you. Food prices are outrageous right now. Medication prices are outrageous right now. Co-pays are insane in some places. So people are dealing with a lot. A lot is going on, you guys. Let me know in the comments what you think about this article, how you feel about it. Are you seeing stores closing in your area? And if they are, y'all, go out and get stocked up on your ibuprofen, acetaminophen, and whatever else you need, cold and flu medication. Because more and more pharmacies, regular grocery stores who carry medication, those shelves are looking really bare right now. It's cold and flu season. Along with this RSV that's going on, the triple-demic that's happening right now. Children are sick, our elderly are sick, and there's not enough medication, honestly, to go around. If another outbreak of anything happens, what in the heck are we going to do? Leave it down in the comments. I'll see you in the next video. Prep today so you're prepared for tomorrow. Don't live in fear. Live in preparedness. I love you, but God loves you more. Peace, love, and light. Thanks for being here on Tommy's Carolina Homestead, formerly Tommy Bites TV.